SML movie Everything the Rapper, the video starts off with the smoke detector beeping, but they ignore it. And Joseph said he wants to make a rap song, and after Joseph's rap, Cody says that his song was mid and that his shoe can rap better than him. And so Cody's shoe comes to life and starts rapping, and then other inanimate objects start rapping, like Joseph's basketball, Chef BB's spatula, Jeffy's diaper, and so many more. But the smoke alarm keeps beeping, and it turns out that it's actually a carbon monoxide detector, making everybody hallucinate everything rapping.
Ha ha ha, you almost died from carbon monoxide. I should warn you, shit, I tried. You ignore me, let it slide. Glad you heard me, took some time, made a noise, I'm not a mime. Now you notice you didn't die, we cool, not for life.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. It was a carbon monoxide leak. It was making us all hallucinate that everything was rapping.
And this whole video is a reference to the rapper Rad SML, and Logan has stated in DMs with Rad SML that his music inspired him to make this video. In SML movie Among Us, there are two Pixar references. The first is the movie Up. The whole reason how Junior got the idea to get the house to float in space by trying to use balloons is because of the character Carl, who uses his balloons to make his house float and travels to Paradise Falls. The other Pixar movie reference is Monsters Inc., where Junior tries to prove Cody wrong that anything in a movie can actually happen. So Junior tells Cody that he'll see the monster universe in his closet and takes Cody and Joseph to his closet, and so Junior opens the closet door and tells Cody and Joseph to say hi to Mike Wazowski, but there's nothing there.
Told you.
What? Oh, great, they shredded our door.
What? Or there were no monsters in there to begin with.
No, they heard about our plan that we were going to expose them, so they shredded our door because they didn't want us to find out about the monster world.
Oh, dude, I hate when that happens.
Wow, Cody, why would you do this? Whatever.
In SML movie Logan tries to see the Super Marvin movie, Logan wants to see the new Super Marvin Bros movie, but can't because of the cease and desist letter that Logan got from Nintendo.
This movie.
Well, why not? I have cash. Here's the 20.
Yeah, it's the whole, lawsuit thing.
Well, I don't use those characters anymore. I made my own.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not going to be able to give you one of these movie tickets.
Where Logan is not allowed to use any of Nintendo's characters, and this video is a possible reference to SML movie Bowser Jr. sneaks into a movie, just because of how similar both videos are, and they were also poking fun at the cease and desist letter. In SML movie Jeffy's Christmas Gift, the entire plot of the video is a reference to the movie Jingle All the Way, where Rosalina even mentions the movie at one point, and Mario references the "put the cookie down now" line from the movie.
Put the cookie down now!
And Jeffy also recites the Turbo Man commercial.
I want the Turbo Man action figure with the arms and legs that move, and the boomerang shooter, and the rock and roller jetpack, and the realistic voice activator that says 5 different phrases, including "It's Turbo Time." Accessories sold separately, batteries not included.
In SML movie Mr. Goodman's Revenge, Brooklyn Guy keeps dropping James Bond references, the theme, and the popular quote Bond, James Bond.
Bond? James Bond.
What's for Bond?
Bond? James Bond. I'm kidding, I'm not doing that again.
And in the same video, when Goodman is telling Mario to drop it like it's hot, that's obviously referencing the 2004 Snoop Dogg and Pharrell song, also called Drop It Like It's Hot. In SML movie The Prank, Junior briefly mentions the original Sonic design in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and he also talks about the negative reception of the design, which caused Paramount to redesign Sonic and delay the movie. And also, Brooklyn Guy keeps singing the Baby Back Ribs song when the word baby back is said.
And to get you your precious baby back. Baby back. Baby back. Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's baby back ribs.
Referencing obviously the restaurant Chili's. In SML movie The Acorn, the plot is a reference to the real-life incident of a Florida deputy repeatedly shooting at a man after mistaking a fallen acorn as gunfire.
More good Samaritans like that in this community. Well, let's get back to the station. Was that a gunshot? Shot fired! Shot fired! Fire, fire! We get down, down, down! Shoot up! Shoot up! Shoot up! Shoot up!
But luckily the man was unharmed. In SML movie Jeffy Attacks the Judge, this video is a reference to a real-life incident with Deborah Redden, who attacked Judge Mary Kay Holthus in Las Vegas, which went viral on social media, and so the entire video was just funny ways of how Jeffy could directly copy the exact same movement of attacking Judge Poobie.
Order
In SML movie The Talent Show, the three judges are Leroy Butterbottom, Simon Cowell, and Lisa Bubba, the daughter of Hubba Bubba, and the coat that Leroy is wearing is actually the same as a rapper MC Bloodstain's coat. And if you don't remember, MC Bloodstain is a rapper who raps about crime, murder, and is apparently a serial killer of 27 people.
I shoot coppers, death the blue, won't find the gun, it's in my room. Snitch.
So this may mean that MC Bloodstain is finally stopping his terrorizing, or he went broke and had to sell all of his possessions, for example his coat. In SML movie Bad Super Bowl commercials, there's a commercial which includes Brooklyn guy wanting to ram the plane into some towers, but instead he eats a Snickers bar.
What a clear September day, and here I am stuck in the stupid plane. God, I hate flying. Sometimes I just want to crash this plane right into a building. No. You know what? I'm just gonna eat a Snickers. That's good. Yeah, that's much better. Now I don't feel like crashing a plane into a building.
And afterwards, Brooklyn guy mentions that it took 22 years to make his Snickers commercial.
Oh, it wasn't easy. It took me 22 years, and they kept saying, nope, it's too early, it's too early. And then now, this year, since it's been 22 years, and Taylor Swift has a song called 22, they said, now's the year, air that.
Which is a reference to a South Park episode called Jared Has AIDS, spelled AIDS, and they discuss how it takes 22.3 years for a tragedy to be funny, and by the time the video had been released, it had been over 22.3 years since the 9/11 tragedy. In SML movie Bowser Jr. Gets Rabies, when Chef Pee asks Brooklyn guy on what to do, he asks, "You've seen Old Yeller, right?" And he suggests taking Jr. out back and shooting him.
At this point, you just, kind of take him out back, and you seen Old Yeller, right? You just bam, He had a good run, but...
Referencing the ending to the 1957 movie Old Yeller, when Old Yeller is attacked by a rabid wolf and gets infected with rabies, and the family has no choice but to put him down. In SML movie Jeffy Gets Bullied, Jackie Chu is teaching the class about Jeffy's Law, and Jeffy's Law is actually a reference to when Jeffy's Law became an official law of math in Jeffy's homework. In SML movie Jeffy Plays Football, Goodman announces that the Patriots are sick and they might not be able to play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Then Dak shows up and tells Marvin that he was called by the Patriots to replace them and to assemble a new team to play the game against the Buccaneers. And then he has to go on a date with Rose, but obviously Marvin says no, but Dak doesn't have anyone else to play for his team, so Rose says that Marvin could play, and also they could get Brooklyn guy and Chef Pee. And in one scene before Tom Brady throws the ball, he says Falcons suck 28-3.
Falcons suck 28-3. Hey! Oh, there you are, Gronk.
Which is a reference to Super Bowl 51, where Tom Brady was still with the Patriots in the second quarter and the score was 28-3, but by the end of the game, the Patriots were able to make a comeback 34-28. In SML movie Home Alone, three burglars appear preparing to rob Bowser's house, and they decide to have code names, where Brooklyn guy names himself George after George Harrison, Simmons named himself Paul after Paul McCartney, and Ray named himself Ringo after Ringo Starr.
Who you gonna be?
I'll be George. George is good.
I'll be Paul McCartney. What are you gonna be?
Choices. Oh my god. I'm Ringo!
And if there was another person, they would have named him John after John Lennon, because the entire robbery team is named after the Beatles. In SML movie Jevy's Pet Dinosaur, Jackie Chu says they can dig in their backyard to find dinosaur bones. Then when Jeffy and Jr. are in their backyard, they start digging to find the bones, but they didn't find a single one. Instead, they found an egg. And so they take the egg inside, and Jeffy sits on it and waits. And after just 5 minutes, the egg hasn't hatched, and Jr. realizes that it's because Jeffy's a human and not a dinosaur. So Jeffy comes back wearing his dinosaur costume, and Jeffy feels the egg hatching, and when it hatches, they introduce the baby dinosaur, and he names it Meatball. Mario then says, once you name it, you have to keep it.
Daddy, what are you gonna name him?
Meatball. No, we're not naming it, because once you name it, you have to keep it. We're not keeping a pet dinosaur.
And those are the words said by Mike Wazowski in Monsters Inc., where Mike lectures to Sullivan about bringing Boo back to her door, and he says, once you name it, you start getting attached to it. In SML movie Junior Submarine, Junior, Cody, and Joseph Joseph were gonna build an airplane Lego set, but Junior said it's gonna take hours to build. So then Cody says he already has Legos at his house that he already built, so then they all go to Cody's house, and when they get there, Junior sees the Lego Titanic that Cody built, and he asks if he can put the Titanic in his pool to see if it sinks. Cody says no, obviously, but they do it anyways. And the entire plot of this video is based on the Titan submarine incident, and in the thumbnail of the video, there's a Logitech controller which was used to control the Titan submarine. Was this too soon? I don't know. In SML movie The Sixth Ring, Black Yoshi starts begging Mario for food, and Mario tells him to go get something to eat, but Black Yoshi has no money. So he continues to ask Mario for it, and eventually Mario gets tired of Black Yoshi and gives him $5. So he takes his money and goes out to Footlong Bangers, but when Black Yoshi places his order, he pronounces his sandwich as sandwich.
What are you in the mood for?
A sandwich.
Which can possibly be referring to the lyric "Go Ahead and Go Ham Sandwich" from the song Wiggle by Jason Derulo and Snoop Dogg. And since Logan is a big fan of and is good friends with Jason Derulo, the word sandwich could also be a reference to how most characters pronounce sandwich as sandwich in Homestar Runner. In SML movie 1-2 Switch Bodies, the video starts with Bowser Jr. excited that he won a Nintendo Switch, and so he proceeds to break the fourth wall by saying that he won the Nintendo Switch by commenting in previous videos. Also, the comment that Junior mentions was an actual winning comment for the previous video.
This is so awesome, and all I had to do was comment on a YouTube video? Well, that was easy.
In SML movie 2 Tickets, the Butt Buddies cake that Cody got for Junior was a reference to Joseph Moves In when Cody was saying to Junior that they are BBFs, Butt Buddies forever. But those are all the Easter eggs I could find. Let me know if you have any more down in the comments. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and click on this video here.